Good morning and welcome to Point Lobos State Natural Reserve. I'm Docent Jan. Today I'm on the Lace Lichen Trail, and if you're familiar with Point Lobos, the part that I'm standing on is close to the information station here. Leaves of 3, let it be. That's a rhyme that I learned as a child to help me recognize a plant that could cause a horrible rash. Poison oak. Leaves of 3, let it be. But look, I'm standing right here by big bushes of poison oak, and there's very, very few leaves. So our rhyme doesn't help us at all. So that's why it's really important for us to recognize plants in all of its different stages. We get the rash from poison oak from the leaves, from the berries, from the stems. And if it causes such a horrible rash, why don't we cut it? Well, it is a native plant, and that's important because a native plant is one that can exist without people interfering with it, and it's been here before people were here. A native plant helps keep our ecosystem in balance, and it keeps out some of those other plants, the invasive ones that don't belong, and it also serves as a food source. Deer love to eat the leaves, birds love the berries. So again, leaves of 3, let it be. This plant is in its winter season. It's December when I'm filming this, and as you can see, very, very few leaves. In the springtime, we're going to get hundreds of bright, shiny green leaves, and it's the shine that comes from that oil on those leaves. Or in the summertime, they'll start to turn red towards the end of the season. And in the fall, more red, till finally the leaves fall off and we get to this point. So as you can see, it's pretty necessary to recognize plants in all of their different seasons. So I'm going to ask you to try a little project. Pick a plant in your neighborhood and study it. Does it lose its leaves in the winter? Or maybe it loses them in the spring, in the fall. Does it flower? Does it grow faster at a certain time of year, or does it stay dormant? Does it need people to help it grow? Does it need fertilized? Does it need to be watered? What grows around that plant? Are other plants able to grow and coexist with it? I find for myself when I'm doing things like that, it helps me to actually draw pictures of this plant in its different stages. It helps me remember. So not only take your notes and write it down, but draw those pictures. Thank you for joining me here at Point Lobos State Natural Reserve, and I hope to see you out here soon.